received. Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received.
Still looking for predator life?
Nope. Found some?
This planet?
Didn't see any missions that have us kill predator life.
Technology recharge.
No, just getting some Quicksilver.
That means you're working on something.
And not just in case. So I spent 3,000 on that egg. Just want to get back to that. Get back to at least like 10,000. Still gotta wait another like 2 hours before this next process of this mission ends.
I'm trying to find the right Sentinel ship. It's like, I'm not doing it in terms of like, oh, I saw this video, the guy said this. I'm like, look, I'm trying to see if I can just land on a really good S-type ship.
Hell yeah.
What are you building a sidewalk over there?
It's killing some tendrils.
Any good missions?
Huh?
Any good missions?
No. If you want to kill a bunch of things, it's the only thing they got. Everything else is kind of whack. Stalk the Titan Worm.
sidewalk.
Did you end up fixing your drift?
I fixed 5 controllers.
Damn.
You'll never have to see me buy another one again. Figured out how to do it. It's really easy.
You like doing it?
I did 5. It didn't take me long.
That's not bad.
Saw like 10-minute video. Now I can do it in 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, like I seen a video how to do it. I'm like, oh fuck.
It's not. I don't know. To me, I've done stuff like that for a long time. Especially with video game consoles and shit. Like a long time ago, I used to have. I was the first person with a black Wii. Before they sold the black Wii, I had bought a case and pretty much had a black Wii.
Oh, I thought you spray painted it black.
No, I don't do that. When I had an Xbox, I made it into a clear green Xbox.
You need that Viva Pinata Edition Xbox.
The what?
The Viva Pinata Edition Xbox.
I don't think
That would have been. That would have
came out
been.
on regular Xbox.
That would have been fire.
But that never came out on regular Xbox.
No, it never came out on regular Xbox.
Yeah.
They made like a 360 version or something.
It's kind of like that picture I sent about my PlayStation case. It's not a normal PlayStation case anymore. It's a Spider-Man one.
Hell yeah.
What else do I need? It's
Boom, boom, boom.
without watching videos, all I've been doing is like creating my own theories about how these Sentinel ships work.
Ooh.
In the sense of like race, like certain races will have a certain size, I think. Like Gek and was it Korvac? Gek will have the smallest one, and Korvac will have the medium, and I think the Keenan, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have large ones.
But how do you know what Sentinel ships belongs to what race?
So you find the galaxy you're trying to fly to, and when you find Descendant, and then choose which race for that Descendant encounter. So, because sometimes when I go to Gek, I get small ships. Korvac gives me like a medium-sized type one, and then like the Keen, whatever they call them, like
The King.
yeah, they have. I think they have large ships because I have a few of them. So like I've only gotten it on their planets, or in their solar system. Sorry, but I don't know. That's just a theory of mine. I mean, I could probably find a video and it'd be like, oh yeah, this is how it works. And it's like,
Are you looking for a smaller ship, bigger ship?
I'm looking for a bigger ship. I found two, but yeah, just haven't really. I don't know. I haven't found what I'm looking for. Like I have one that I'm using right now a lot, and it's way faster, better than the last ship I had. But the look of it is, and aesthetically, just not pleasing. It's like kind of like a medium, not even. It's like kind of small. But statistically, the stats on it are actually pretty good. But how is this planet? Do you have DX craft suits or vehicles?
Yeah. Do you need something?
No, I just still gotta get some. Still gotta make a few.
And since you joined me in this session, this is a completely different galaxy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me see if I see a different type of Sentinel ship.
Yeah, we're not in the Euclid galaxy anymore. We're in Kiko Gallagher. Kiko Gallagher.
Feeling that I'm not gonna find anything here. Shards and shards and shards below. And then those tall things that walk around.
Shit.
Turned off my Sentinel.
Is this doing nothing for you?
It's just annoying, and when there's other Sentinels, I can't tell.
Who's who?
Well, yeah, because sometimes I'm like shooting at everything, and then he's like in the way, and I shoot at him, and nothing happens. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, he shoots at them, but not like, not with the sense of urgency. You're like, oh, let me protect you kind of thing.
That takes a sweet time.
It's like, no, not even. It's like it's a scatter shot, and then it's not. And then it waits, and then shoots again later. What the fuck? I'm useless at this point.
Yep.
No, I found that. Let's see, reduce me.
Technology recharge.
Yes. First shot. Very interesting planet.
Yeah, this planet looks like the moon with this purple shards all over the place.
Oh shit, there's no harmonies here? Cool. Fuck. No harmonies detected in current system. Well, there's definitely no ships here. It's so weird how they do that.
Units received.
Apollo Terminus. Artemis, why did you die? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, Artemus.
A blueprint for the Soul Engine.
248. 260.
Artemis!
Don't go. No.
Artemis! Love you.
Poor Artemis.
dying from chlamydia.
Fuck that stripper down in Vice City, my dude.
I'm just in the middle of just arresting someone.
Yo, dude.
I'm in
Went
a
to
knife
the-
fight. And
And I got chlamydia.
and I got the clap.
I was playing basketball and got herpes.
I was constructing a new car, and somehow I got herpes on my lips.
Yeah, I was customizing my new pad and I got hepatitis C out of that shit, bro.
I went to go get a haircut, and I got AIDS. Is HIV a thing when I'm changing my clothes in my apartment?
Contract that shit when you're cycling through the clothes selections and shit.
This shit's too funny.
Did I just get syphilis from a racing machine?
Yeah, when he gave me my change after I bought that tree, I got poison ivy. The fuck?
Debuff. D motherfucking buff.
What is this game?
Motherfucking Grand Theft Auto 6.
Like, why are they doing this to me?
Fucking Grand Theft Auto 6. Yo, the moment they announced that, yo, I'm going off.
I mean, if it's story mode, like I said before,
Yeah, at least story mode. Yeah, no, not online. No. Absolutely not.
but if they did online,
Yeah, nah, that'd be fucked up.
I'd be like, wait, what? Yeah, you didn't take care of your health. Because technically speaking, that's what it was online. You had to, like, improve yourself. That was, like, the only way to, like, level up. You had to do, like, a lot of different things. You had to run, you had to... Yeah, I don't remember that much.
Shit.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
It would be cool if it's like RPG style.
Nah.
Because they do have GTA 5 RPG with the mods that people have on the PC.
Yeah, but imagine somebody had to add that and be like, this is cool. Like, is it cool with it? I don't think many people requested it.
Yeah, and usually it commercially couldn't do good. Or no, what's a better way to put this? You don't think it's a good way to, like, on a mainstream online mode to do?
I just don't see the benefit of it. Because for the type of game that it is, even Red Dead was never really that much of an RPG.
No.
Just to improve your skills, but you're not necessarily like, oh my god, my shot devoured 10 men in one hit.
You talking story? Or you talking online?
Well, especially story. But like,
Huh?
especially, well, story. They don't really have something like that.
I'm saying like online GTA.
Like online, no, I don't think it would ever make sense. It would never make sense.
Yeah, I think as like a mainstream thing, I don't think it's a good idea. But the streamers that are like doing the GTA RPG, they're pretty popular.
Yeah, of course. I mean, these streamers, you know, like they're doing it for bait, clickbaits, and you know, like, oh, I can only play this because I'm the only streamer who can do this on my computer. And then I have a private server, so I have like maybe 7 other friends I play with.
Yeah, and we're playing cops and robbers.
Cops and robbers, yeah. And I don't know. I mean, they might incorporate certain things like that later on, but RPG elements, nah. Like they'll do what they'll do before anything else is you have to be a police officer, and you can stop, you know, like people doing shit. Like you have to join maybe factions or something like that. I can see them doing that.
That'd be cool.
No, because they've done it for years on just this one alone. You know, they've done mods where it's like you're driving by in your car, and if there's a sign on that road where it's like, hey, you're supposed to only do 50, and someone obviously drove by at 100, then they pull them over. And then they also
kept up with stuff like that.
They also do stuff like, I've seen mods where it's like someone's holding people at gunpoint, robbing banks, and then
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, it's like, so they'll do that. I can see them doing stuff like that, where you interact with other people. Other people will play, you know, a faction, or maybe I don't want them to do it like a mission. I want them to do it more like, hey, you're part of the police force, or hey, you created a gang. That's what I would like to see. So that would make it almost like a
Organic.
well. It also is like when you really think about it, it would be something that hasn't been done yet. I can't think of any games that are doing something like that. If they're like, oh well, I have a clan, like no, that's not the same. I'm talking about like an actual faction. That would then invite the idea of RPG elements, because I have a faction kind of like a clan or like a gang, and they kind of did that already too, where it was just like, hey, you want to join our group? Well, in order to join our group, you're gonna have to go fist fight over here at this barn, because they did that to me one time. I joined like this one group, and it was just temporarily. But they should do it for police. They should do it like for just different things like that, like military. Why not have a military group?
Yeah, the tanks and helicopters and
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, like hey, they're fighting at the airport. It's getting out of control. Let's send a fleet to wipe that out. Like in other words, instead of it being where like you get 5 stars and police show up, NPCs. This time we have real players.
Real people. I would love that.
Yeah, it would be nuts.
I would love that.
It'd be a battle royale that's unexpected.
That would be fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, I love like how they handled like doing bounties and you know, sending people to try and kill you kind of thing. Like I thought that was cool, but now what if there were actual people?
Actual fucking people.
Yeah, like all these groups on the map, you know, let's say you can only have up to maybe say 6 per group. So you got a 6-man team of police officers, 6-man team of gang members, 6-man team of this and that, and you're all scattered around the map. So it's like, or you can even join up with other random people. It's like, hey, I guess we're police officers. You know, have servers where it would be like, we need like 3 officers here, or, you know, whatever. I don't know, like somewhere where it dumps the number evenly.
But I was about to ask, like, how many people do you put in that map or in that server at the same time?
Well, I mean, if they want to be smart and not overdo this, like the server, then, because I mean, the highest amount of people I remember seeing in one session, it was like 20, 30 for like 30. I don't remember, something like that.
I think they're gonna push that shit.
Yeah, they have the power to do it now, the technology. So but they won't do 100.
No, it's too much.
You know, if they did like 50, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You can do it even like in groups of 5. Five people are cops, 5 people are gang members, 5 people are EMTs, 5 people are firefighters, 5 people are military. That's a pretty good healthy number.
Yeah, play roles.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, get maybe
Objectives.
for which faction you choose. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
You could just be a normal person going in there and just doing whatever the fuck you want to. So it's like 5 people that just do whatever.
Just a regular NPC. Dude's walking on the sidewalk and gets run over by another player.
Yep. I think that's what they need to do. But I don't know. If they're going, if I can tell you this, if they're going the route of like, oh, but on this map, you know, you could just do whatever. Like, yeah, of course, but that's not thinking outside the map anymore. Like, you're outside the box.
Yeah, they gotta go hard. And
You got so many battle royales now, and then you're gonna make this another battle royale. It's like saying the game before this one, 5 was all battle royale. I mean, all battles royale spawned because of Grand Theft Auto 5.
yeah.
And that's in my opinion. If it wasn't for that game, we wouldn't have battle royale today.
Nope. Started that shit. All people's names on the right side and chasing each other, killing each other.
Fuckers jumping out of a goddamn plane. Jump on buildings. Drive, whatever. Didn't have apartments. Sometimes I miss playing that game.
Download it.
I think I have it. I don't know.
Download that shit. Fuck it. Play the story. I haven't played the story in what, 12 years?
Never to play the story. I'm trying to jump
That's wild.
back on online, but safely. Gotta be
Yeah. I don't have no issue doing that at all.
because they have a bunch of shit that I thought playing money. And I just dropped the game. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I honestly, I wouldn't mind hopping into that. Like the last time I played like a little bit, like a few months ago online, but it's nothing. Like I wanna like I haven't played it like for real since the PS3.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind doing that at all. I love Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I'd get back into it just to
I'll
see.
easily get back to it. Yeah, easily get back into it. If I gotta run the story with Trevor, Michael, and Franklin again, I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
I would jump online. That's just me. What- Let me see. Let me double check. I thought I had it. Mm, yeah, I do. Let me see. Yep, I do. Just leave that downloading for the rest of the night.
Download that shit again. I don't give a fuck.
Interesting looking planet. This looks like nightmarish over here.
Uh oh.
Come on, you can't be serious. Computer failed. No anomalies detected in current system. What does that even mean? I went literally to a whole different galaxy from everybody. So, so yeah, if you ever have stick drift again, let me know.
All right.
Save your money.
Hell yeah.
It's so easy now to do it.
It's dope. Fuck yeah. I'll let you know.
Fuck, man.
Do, 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 do.
I think we're gonna play Magic tomorrow.
Do it.
Try out my new commander.
Fuck them up. All three of them.
So have you talked to your girl?
No.
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 Squashed it?
I think she ghosted me.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
There's no text back. She didn't text me back since Tuesday. We saw each other on Monday. I was talking to her, and I was talking to another chick. I was talking to a 25-year-old chick. No kids, she's hot as fuck too. Great conversations over the phone. And we were supposed to meet up last Saturday. I guess she overslept. Didn't happen. She's like, oh man, I felt so bad. I thought you didn't want to talk to me. I was like, you're fine, don't worry about it. Like, you want to meet up Sunday or the next day? She's like, yeah. I was like, we want to meet up at the park. I was like, this park like in Plano. It's like 35 minutes away from me. I was like, all right, sweet. So texted her in the morning. She's like, oh, you sleep well? She's like, nah, I was up all night. I was like, all right, whatever. And then I text her at like 3:30. And I'm like, you headed over there? Nothing. Call her a couple times just to confirm. Nothing. And then she gets back to me last Wednesday. She's like, nah, you're spamming me. That kind of put me off. I was like, what? I was like, I was just trying to confirm, homegirl. I'm not gonna drive 40 minutes to a park. You're not even there. I'm twiddling my fingers looking like an idiot. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not trying to spam call people. I'm just trying to confirm. I don't need to fucking talk to you. I'll see you there. The fuck?
Just keep looking around, man. Oh, for real. That's all I would do.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I had a few people that, it's like after Jen, I was like looking online, talking to so many different people.
That's how it is for me now.
But like some people are just really interesting because I had that
Interaction.
yeah, it's happened to me before where it's just like, why are you spamming me? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just saying what's up, how's it going? Like, yeah, but you know, you don't have to like try and talk to me like every day. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, so you like to get to know each other how?
How?
Yeah, like what would you expect to do? And then I've had another one where they were catfishing me, but the opposite. So it's like someone was trying to pass off for being old. It's like they were trying to come off like they were older when they were in reality not. Because of the way that they were talking, and I was like, and like, luckily, I never, I'm not, thank God, I'm not like dudes out there that they're like, oh man, I'm so desperate, let's meet up. It was just like asking. I
Fuck
would
that.
ask certain questions. I'd probe certain questions, and then at the responses I would get back, it sounded like they were like, "You don't sound like you're old enough." And it's like, "How old are you?" 16. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck out of here.
Because but it was never like anything where it was just like, oh, like I was just like, oh yeah, I've been married, this and that, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, and what happened? It's like this and that, whatever. It's like, oh, so what about you? Like you're 20 something or whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm 20 something. But yeah, but I still live with my parents, this and that, and it was just like I would ask questions and they'd be like, oh, so how long have you been living with your parents and this and that or whatever. But when I would add everything up, I'm like, I'm gonna be very honest with you. You don't sound like your age. And I would call them out. It's like,
Fuck that.
well, how would you figure that? And then the best one I always get, why does age matter? I'm like,
Not trying to get locked the fuck up, you idiot.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just end this now before anything else. And that's what I would do. I was like, I just kept looking. But
Yeah,
I would
I think multiple.
always ask him questions. It's like, I'm gonna get an answer.
You
Depending on
have
what
to.
I get. Yeah, depending on what I get.
You have to. No, like I'm glad that like you asked like when I took her out, like she's 32 and she has kids, and you're like, oh yo, J.O., you trying to go like younger? I'm like, yeah, of course, like fuck yeah. I'd love to get like a 25, 26-year-old with no kids. Fuck yeah. But it's like get like that 25-year-old chick. It's like you're spamming. I'm like, what? Like she was like into like we were like into. We had 3 combos and great conversation, and it was dope. But then it's just like, I wasn't trying to spam you, homegirl. I'm just trying to confirm, so we're not wasting time and gas here.
Yep.
That's it. Like, I don't give a fuck. We just had a conversation for 2 hours last night. The fuck? I need to
Yeah.
hear your voice again. Just to say, hey, yeah, I'm on my way. It's all. It's not that complicated. That's it. And I called a few times. Like, it's the realtor in me. Like, I'm trying to follow up. Like, I'm trying to get an answer.
Yep. Been there, done all that. It's annoying, but you'll eventually stumble on somebody who's just like, hey, alright, cool, let's meet up, and they do, and it's like, let's just talk like like,
It,
well, not
That's how it
everything.
went on Monday. Yeah, that's how it went on Monday. It was great. We kissed. It was great. Great talk, great conversation, great everything. But now, like, it's already Friday and nothing. We're supposed to meet up tomorrow on Saturday.
You kissed?
Yeah.
The fuck? The fuck?
I'm Janito. I don't know what you. Absolutely. I'm great at fucking.
That's
I
the
haven't
first
dated a
time
new
you saw each
person.
other?
First time.
Nah.
First time.
No thanks.
You wouldn't do that?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't like make out or anything, but
Nope.
few kisses, few pecks on the lips.
Nope. Yeah, no. That's not. I mean, I don't know if that's what put her off or who knows, but no.
No, she's the one that went for it. We did it at the same time.
Nope. I just have a rule of that. That's all it is. I gotta really know what I'm getting myself into. You're already trying to kiss me as the first time I ever met you. Nope. No thanks.
Damn.
Room for disaster right there. That means every time she meets that literally means every time she meets somebody, she's possibly kissed them. And then you've been just another person that they've kissed.
But I did ask her, I'm like, well, have you been dating? And obviously she could lie about it, but she says she hasn't dated somebody in like 2 years.
Yeah, no. Don't matter to me. I can't. It's too weird to me.
Yeah, I feel you.
Candy, when her and I, this is starting dating. Like, we started dating. Like, we may have seen each other like the second or third time. It was getting late. And so she was too tired to head back to her house, so she was at my place. I think it was like something like that. I have to ask her. So I was like, well, you can stay over if you want. She's like, okay. Sure, I guess I'll stay here or whatever. I'm like, okay. We'll go to my room. I knock out. She knocks out. That's it. And then she was just like, okay. Like, she thought that I was going to do stuff, like try to initiate something, and I never did. Like, that's just us when we started dating, and she got tired, and I was just like, well, it's fine, no worries, you know, stay over. And I never did anything. I was like, alright. At least she got to rest, whatever, and then in the morning she left. And she was just like, I just thought that, you know, not that she wanted to or anything like that, but she just thought that I would be that type of guy to be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna try stuff, and I didn't do it.
You guys are like 28?
Candy and I, no, we were already in our 30s.
How long you guys been together for?
6 years. I'm 39.
Maybe 39, yeah, 33, yeah, whoops.
Nah, I just, you know, and then I like talked to her a lot on the phone and got to know her more before I asked her out. And then when I made it official, like that, hey, you know, I want to date you, I want to be your boyfriend. She was like, all right, yeah, and she came over, and that's when we first kissed. And we kissed. We didn't do anything else. We were just like, cool. We took it slow.
Wow.
We took it slow. We've been together for this long.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just if you jump into something, it just, I don't know. It could it could make room for disaster, honestly.
Could.
Like, oh, it happened so fast. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, you don't want to jump the gun. Make it, you look a little desperate that way too.
I mean, it can be on both parts. It can be on you, it can be on her, whatever. The only other person I'm trying to think of, let me see. I think everybody, honestly, most of the girls I've ever dated, I think that I'm confident enough that they would say, yeah, that I wasn't like jumping the gun. That I usually waited for the right time, the right moment. And it always panned out that way.
Yeah, I gotta do that. Gotta be a little more patient. Gotta slow burn it.
Yeah, I mean, you got nothing to lose. You know, all you can do is be like, you know, you make things bad, man. And that's not what you want to do.
Nope.
You don't want to show like, oh, you know, I haven't been with somebody in so long. Yeah, a lot of that stuff, like, let them learn that later. Don't let them. You tell them things like, oh yeah, you know, I have 2 kids. Like, oh,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, just talk. And it's like, oh, well, you know, if they ask you questions, it's like, oh, you gotta shake certain things off. But I mean, in the respectful way, like, what if you're like, oh, why are you asking me this shit? It's like, then
No,
it's,
no.
it's more like just like, hey, you know, well, maybe some other time, maybe on the next date I'll tell you.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I would do things. I was like, maybe on the next date we'll see. I can tell you that next time.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I dated more out here. Did I? Let me see.
Did I tell you about homegirl I took out to ramen? I told you that story, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, like I was trying to get my passport renewed, and this chick there, she's looking good. I was like, oh shit. He started like, it's great conversation, great fun, great all this stuff. And yeah, she was into it. Gave her my phone, put in the phone number, went to get ramen that Sunday, and like she told me she was married. She just got divorced in November. I asked like, oh, why'd you guys divorce? He had a child with another woman. I'm like, whoa, homegirl. And then like that whole week, like we're chatting, and then out of nowhere she like blocks me, and I'm like, what the freak? Come to find out, she went back to her ex-husband because he's gonna pay for her. She's 30. He's gonna pay for her continuing education and the car, and now she's gonna live with him again. I'm like, there is no purpose for me anymore. See ya.
Yeah.
Have fun with that bowl of ramen I just bought you.
Yeah, no.
There is no need.
That baggage looks heavy to me.
I'm good.
That baggage looks heavy to me. That's right.
The moment she said that, I was like, ain't you sleeping in the same bed with her? She's like, yep. There is no purpose for me, homegirl.
Yeah, that kind of happened with someone I had met through Deep Ellum, and it was so weird. It was like when I was hanging out with Felipe, remember him?
Jin Kazuma?
And we went to that Deep Ellum I was shooting, and then there was this one girl who was singing on stage or whatever, blah blah blah. He was trying to talk to her, and she wasn't showing him a lot of interest. And then I intervened, and later on we talked, and then I think yeah, she had invited me to her place just to come over, chill, talk. I was like, sure, and I did, and we talked. And it was great. It was like we just talked a lot about just a bunch of shit. The place was nice too, and then by then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna head out. Like I wasn't trying to do anything with her. I was just like, I'm gonna head out. I'll catch you later out, or just shoot me a text or something like that. So we kept talking for some time. But I remember leaving though because that's my thing. I try to like I got put pins in my mind about certain conversations. One of them, particularly with her, with the singer, was that she still talked to her ex-boyfriend. And
Whoa.
that her ex-boyfriend from time to time would come over. They supposedly were friends and things like that, and that sometimes, yeah, he would stay the night, blah blah blah. And I'm like, so wait, then that means you guys are still kind of like together? No, we're not together. I'm like, you're just fucking your ex-boyfriend.
Whoa.
So I'm like, that makes no sense. But like, I never said that like that. Like I wasn't being disrespectful. But it was just like when I start putting two and two together, and then like when I did put two and two together, she kind of backed off because I was just like asking all the right questions, and she had no right answers. So
Oh shit. Oh shit. On Tuesday, I met up with one of my work buddies and met his girlfriend for the first time. And they're like 24. He's 24, she's 25. And straight up, first thing I asked her was like, "You have any single friends?" And they're like, and my boy was like, "Yo, Jordy, you came out a little strong after that." I'm like, "Listen, man, just gotta plant that seed right then and there." He was like, "You gotta show up more." I was like, "I guess so." And like she was telling me, she was like, "I'm very protective of my friends. I gotta know your morals. I gotta know." I was like, "Okay." So now I guess I gotta show up. They do like ultimate frisbee at Addison. Just gotta show up, I guess. I went right from the fucking neck. I was like, "Do you have any single friends?" Like straight up.
And just like that.
No time wasted. No time wasted.
I think pretty much every think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just have this. I don't want to make it seem like I'm above or anything like that. When I played the Bachelor game, I played it well. I didn't give them too much, and I didn't give them that little. Like it's like kind of more or less for me it was just like engaging conversations. I didn't seem needy. I took my time. To me, I don't know. The way I see it, it's like I got a lot of different results. When I would learn something, I learned it. And I think I even learned the most when I was dating three at the same time.
Definitely learned the most.
That was something, and it was just like because I was never treating anybody with like disrespect. It was just like, if you want to date me, here's my situation, and this is why I want to be openly dating. Like, you can chill with me if you don't like that. If you are like, well, who are you talking to, kind of thing. Like that's too bad. I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm like, that's the whole point of me openly dating. Like finding out what I want. Like for me, that was what I needed. I needed to find out what I wanted.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like in that, like talking to multiple girls at the same time. Like definitely wanting to do that. Like, and I have been like, this chick that I met up with on Monday, and then the 25-year-old, and there's another girl that hearted me back on Facebook dating. We're following each other on Instagram, and we're gonna start talking soon. So it's like I like that multiple thing. Like I think, and I feel like especially at this age, like yeah, I don't want to just stick to one. I don't.
Yeah, and like when I would get questions like, "Oh, so you seen anyone else?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm gonna be the same way. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yep.
I'm looking around. I'm trying to see what's right for me. I don't know. I'm not trying to play the game. I'm trying to not get screwed over again, and I just take my time.
That's it. That's absolutely it. And I honestly, I don't. I mean, she was just very beautiful on this Vietnamese chick, but she has two kids, and it's just like, I don't know. I have two. I have two of my own that I gotta focus more on.
I mean, if the person had one kid, that's fine too.
It's
It's
fine.
not really like a deal breaker, but yeah, it's just good to be like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if that's it. Like,
I agree.
um, I would say that I was so careful, particularly at the end when I had talked to Nora, and then I had officially then made my decision. I'm like, yeah, I don't think we can ever step outside the boundaries of just being, just friends. We tried the whole relationship game but at the same time, there was just things that I would learn. I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling that. Like, that just brings red flags to my mind. And, like, I'm not trying to shut down what we're working on in terms of like trying to see if this is gonna be turn into a relationship. But I'm like, nah. Like, you telling me that, you know, you keyed your ex's car, kind of thing.
Fuck that.
Stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get the circumstances why you do it, why you do it. But I'm like, you can do so many other things than to be there like, oh, you got me really fucking pissed, so I'm gonna key your shit.
Nah, fuck that.
Like, I don't know. There's just like certain things like that, and but I never really got like a severe issue out of her. It was just learning her, taking my time, and then at the end I was like, no, you're not the one. And it's nothing against her either. It was just like, I think you would be good for somebody one day, but I don't think it's for me. And that was like an on and off situation too. It was like I would go talk to her, and then after shit went down with Brenda, I tried to talk to her again, but it wasn't like trying to get with her. It was just like, yeah, I think we're good friends. That's it. At the end of the day. But yeah, you just gotta take your time.
Which I absolutely am.
Take none of that like, I'm gonna kiss you now. Like, wait, what? We just made like 2 weeks ago.
No. Yeah, settling. Settling.
I would say let it cook for like a week before you know, be like, oh, well, she tried to kiss me. Like,
Nah, yeah.
yeah, even still, like, even if, let's say on the first day, you could be the suave person and say, like, oh, I see that you're going for a kiss, but like, let's hold on to that. Let's wait. Not like tell her like we should wait. But it's like,
So wait till next time.
yeah, like hang on to that until next time. Like, you know, let's make it more special.
I dig it. I dig it. Fuck with that. Yeah, keep in mind, I haven't dated since I was 19, so... I've dated somebody new since I was 19, so... This is something. Going back to... What's your favorite color?
Can't believe everybody still asks.
Right? Can't believe it. It's so weird, yeah. It's so weird. I don't know, it's so far it's fun, like, and I love talking, so I love getting to know people, but on a you know, on a romantic basis, this is something, you know, going, you know, knowing somebody so well and having your children and then starting with somebody new again. It's it's wild. Yeah, it's wild. But definitely not comparing, you know, one with the other. Not doing that.